Okay, video for Xander from World Fishing Forums. This is how I've got my live bait tank set up. On the back of the boat I've got a L bracket with a pickup scoop. Onto there is my plastic rule base for my rule pump. Here's the 500 gallons per hour rule bilge pump. So that just clips straight in. Now leading from this, I've got this flexible plastic hose, and because I've got the pickup scoop, I don't want the water to continually flow up into the live bait tank. So when the boat's moving along, the water comes down under the hull, gets caught in this, flows up through and pumps without the bilge pump being turned on. I've got a stop valve that I can turn on and off to allow the water to run through or not run through. Okay, for the tub, I've got my inlet, that's where my water's being pumped from the rule pump, and a much bigger outlet to allow the water out. Down in the bottom, I put a drain plug to allow me to get the water out of the bottom. I did have a smaller outlet, but didn't let the water out fast enough. So looking down inside the tub, we've got the inlet and the outlet. This big lump of mess of silicone, that's a piece of plastic bottle with lots of holes drilled in. The reason I put that in is because the fish were swimming in and blocking up the outlet. Also, I needed a big filter because when I put squid in, lots of mucus and slime comes off, and I had a much finer mesh that was constantly getting blocked up. Okay, so with a few holes drilled around the lip, I can hang plenty of lures for a day's fishing. Have them all ready to go. So, another thing that I've got is this line across here. I can stick my spare snaps on, just leave them sitting over in the corner, or anything that I want. But the reason I've got this here is because I can get my baits. Sorry, I don't have a fresh live bait. So, I've got my bait on the hook, and I don't want to touch it with my hands because I don't want to damage the slime. So I drop my fish in, put the line around there and give it a wriggle, and the fish is off. Not having to touch the fish at all. Once the fish is in the tub, I use a quality bait net to catch them. Oh, that's how I want to catch them. And bring them back out. Once they're in the net, I then hook them up from the net. Just hook it up as a live bait. As I drop my fish down there, hook, down. Okay, because I've lost the lid for my tub, I've just got a flower pot base that I can put on the top, cut bait. Any bits just fall in there, which is easy to clean. Might be worthwhile getting a 20-litre drum, filling it with water and pouring in to see how high it goes. 20 litres comes to about there, so 40 litres is about my overflow, so this holds about 40. Okay, over to the next stage. Bit of non-slip matting on the floor. Bring in the tub. The overflow over the side. The pump. This comes from the pump. Slips on, turn on. Velcro strap, and go around my rod holders. A dive belt. Dive belts have really nice straps. You just put in and push over, so you can use that. So back to the beginning with the rule pump. They come with these plastic bases. If you get a second plastic bait, you can fix it into the bottom of the boat. Then you can unclip your pump. And bring the pump inside the boat, clip it in, and then pump water out of the boat.